to some super chats here because there's quite a lot of them to get through. Arteta should do... Oh, sorry, already done that one there. Moreno looking like a waste of resources. Arteta has to take that on the chin and move on instead of forcing him into the 11. Trimless, do you agree with that? Do you feel like it's been a bit of a poor buy as of right now?
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie. He's failed to impress. He's been given a few opportunities now, multiple competitions. We've seen a little glimpses of him being tidy with the ball at times, like retaining it. But yeah, man, it's nothing that's gonna really push us right now. So it's kind of depressing, bro. I'll be real. Next super chat, bro. Just bring it through, bro. I don't even think about it.
Inter played a classic Italian style of football. I think the English teams in general need to be better planned for low blocks. Chelsea will be tough. Yeah, I thought it was defensively. I thought it was an excellent performance and from them tonight. Their pen was BS, but we need to play with more intensity up front. We missed Martin, but hopefully we could pick up soon. Igal, I mean, that alludes into what the boys have said about Arteta being a bit of a coward in terms of sort of slowing your play down and making you more defensive. When you think about how good your football has been in the last 2 seasons to now, how frustrated are you that Arteta has made these changes? And seemingly, in terms of results, you seem to be going backwards.
We definitely are. We definitely are performing bad, and it is down to Mikel Arteta and his tactics lately. But I do think he's just been trying to weather the storm until Odegaard gets back. Like at this point, he's made a mistake. He should not be trusting Trossard. That is the main thing that I'm going to put it down to. You need to get him out of the game, out of the midfield, because he can't hold on to the ball. He needs to understand, as a midfielder, I would expect him to understand that we need more people in the middle of the pitch that can hold on to the ball and to keep possession for Arsenal. But yet he insists to put in more attackers that cannot hold on to the possession, and it costs us. And I do think he needs to just trust his squad depth. And over the last couple of years, this has been an issue with Arteta. When he kept playing Rob Holding over KVR, who he signed in January, when he didn't trust ESR and kept playing guys like Fabio Vieira instead when Fabio Vieira was not performing. And honestly, Arteta is still learning as a manager, but there's sometimes he just doesn't learn.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Arsenal fans should be ashamed of themselves being critical of Mikel
Arteta.
Yeah. Mick, when the team is playing shit, blame the one player, not the usual suspects. Banter FC. Playing for a 4-4-2 with Saka and Martinelli whipping in crosses into the box without a striker in the 6-yard box is diabolical.
Also, Kai Havertz could have scored a chance. What do you call it? We also had a situation where a header, Saliba could have scored, and Gabriel Magalhaes had the ball crossed. What do you call it? Cleared off the line. So there's 3 goal scoring opportunities. If you want to count half chances, just to say. So it's not like he didn't do it. We didn't do anything.
Why didn't we score? That's the question.
We didn't score because the quality of the chances. I get it, but still, we did have chances.
That's the thing. Why didn't we sign a striker in summer? Why?
Because we needed Marino, bro. You've not seen him cook.
You know what? I find this whole striker argument redundant because we're talking about strikers and then we're talking about creativity. If we're not creating anything, what are we going to create for the striker?
I think we're creating chances. I think we're creating chances.
Like we've seen Haaland, right? We've seen Haaland have games where he's been criticised for doing nothing when Man City are not creating chances for him. And we're having replica games to that, and everybody's screaming, let's sign a striker. It just makes 0 sense. It's frustrating to even hear. It makes no thing. How do you panic? We had Haaland up today. Does he score a goal?
Our problem right now is way more dire than just the striker will fix it. Yeah. Our problem right now is.
I agree. I think a lot of people are jumping onto that. We needed a striker thing. That was an opinion in the summer. I'm not saying you couldn't listen. Having a Gyökeres would make you a better team, but while I was watching tonight, Gyökeres would be standing there, his arms out, saying, "Give me the fucking ball." So I think it's more than just that. I think the style of play is a bigger issue. Having all our players back, we'll win against Chelsea and kick on. I will be here to say I told you so. Inter were not crap. They were immense defensively.
Facts.
Arteta is very stubborn. Martinelli is peaked and played 90. It has peaked and played 90 minutes. Waneri is our only creator after Odegaard, and he played him 85 plus minutes. Number 9 will not fix our issues. We lack chance creators by Arteta, is what Andy B says here. Mr. Mad Hatter says Sard is 100% correct. Lamar says Igal will go to bed, mate. That made me laugh. Sorry. Bastoni didn't play and DeMarco came on late. This is true. The Gooner here says, someone tell Igal people are not critical of the result against Inter, but the overall performance against Inter Milan's B team. Imagine Inter visiting at the Emirates and we rested Odegaard, Saliba, Rice, and Saka.
That would be a real competitive game because they'd win 5-0. So we wouldn't even compete, bro. They'd win 5-0 against us if they came to the Emirates and we benched those players. Inter would kill us. With their first team, they'd kill us.
To this person's super chat, I don't think people are too positive or too negative. It's just how they feel at the time, mate. And I think, we've got a great balance of Arsenal opinions from Igal right through to Brandon. Very, very different views. And that's what makes the Football Terrace so great, in my personal opinion. This is an interesting comment, though. This is an interesting one. It says, Terry, at this rate, United might finish above Arsenal. I doubt that. I doubt that, but that'd be hilarious from my point of view. If anyone needs a definition of toxic positivity, Igal just gave a masterclass. The blinders are on. No, I disagree.
I mentioned positivity, so many things.
But yeah, also again, I'll defend you on this. Toxic positivity. Again, I created the phrase toxic positivity fans. The TPFs, those people are nasty with it. Igal isn't nasty with it, so I disagree. Igal, are you joking? Be a fan of some second-rate club, please. 5 years. I'm tired of it. This team is horrible. With Arteta, we won't win anything.
But I want to defend Igal here. He didn't say anything of that ilk of like, oh, we're great, we're fantastic. He never said that. Like, it's great. He never came on the terrace and said, we are great. He said it's overreaction. Let's wait. We get Odegaard back. He didn't say we're fantastic. We're still winning the Champions League of the league. Like,
yeah.
Like I didn't see that.
Question for Igal. After 5 years, Arteta will still, after 5 years under Arteta, we will still have to respect Inter. How many more years to become a side to be respected and feared by Inter?
How about this? Instead of 5 years, why don't you say 20 years? Because that's the last time we won a major honor. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure last year, the way we were playing, a lot of people looked at us and they respected us. It's just we haven't earned it because we haven't won a league title in 20 years. So it's not 5 years, it's 20 years.
I don't think Inter disrespected you tonight by rotating.
I think they respected us in the second half.
I don't think it's as deep as that, mate. I think they probably looked at this new format and gone, okay, if we rotate and lose, there's still enough games left to get ourselves into the knockout stages. This new format's a strange one because I don't know. No one really knows how many points you're going to need. And I think they're probably looking at it and thinking, well, you're already starting to see now, like Brest won again today. Jesus Christ. It's almost impossible now for them to fall outside of the top 24. You might find what they do. They might want to stay in the top 8 because it'll make it easier for them. But there might be some teams that look at it and just go, well, actually, I'm going to rotate because we've got a really massive league game. I don't think it was about Arsenal per se, like a respect or disrespect thing.